Welcome to sunny Spain and welcome to Kawasaki's new 2020 Ninja 1000 SX. When this bike was launched in 2010, it was an instant success because people were screaming out for a sporty touring bike. Everybody was kind of getting a bit more mature, the market was aging, and everybody was getting sick of having foot pegs near the butt and being cramped on a sports bike. And this fit a beautiful, beautiful little sector. It was kind of like a comfy ZX9 almost on the first model. Since then, the bike has evolved and we're here in 2020 with the latest edition. So the engine has seen some little tweaks, which has cleaned it up for Euro 5. If you look at the exhaust, we've just got one at that side and not one at this side. We've got full TFT clocks with rider modes. We have traction control, we have cornering ABS. It's an impressive bike on paper. So we've got 200 kilometers to do today in these beautiful conditions. We've got another 100 kilometers to do tomorrow. And at the end of that, I'll let you know what I think of the new 2020 Ninja 1000 SX. Yesterday we did 270 kilometers. Today we've just done over 100 kilometers. This is a proper sports tourer and Kawasaki have given the opportunity for us to put some big miles on this bike. There are a lot of changes on this bike that make it quite a significant upgrade to the old one. As I say, we've done 270 kilometers yesterday, another 100 today. The seat is thicker and plusher for the pillion as well. The seat height has raised a little. For reference, I'm 5'7", and it's not a problem getting both feet on the ground, but that added comfort just means we've done all this mileage and it's not been an issue. The screen is adjustable, it's most upright at the moment, it's manually adjustable, not electronic. The cruise control is simple and easy to use. The rider modes are pretty straightforward and the clocks are really clear with a huge amount of information. The handling is improved. We've got new Bridgestone tyres, the S22s. They're both good in the wet and the dry and in the cold. We've had some damp mornings, been really, really impressive. The steering feels really neutral. The ABS and the cornering ABS is really strong. Big, powerful brakes on quite a heavy bike, and there's no fade when you use them really hard. It's kind of like a master of all trades. It's really impressive what Kawasaki have done with this bike. I had the 2015 model, and I had that for just over a year and did a huge amount of mileage on it, and I never stopped smiling. Great power, 140 horsepower, 88 foot-pounds of torque. Power's never an issue. Comfort is brilliant. The handling, although it might not look it, it does handle. You could take this on a track day if you wanted. Ground clearance is pretty good. The pegs do touch down to let you know that you're on the limit. Downside for me, in 2015 when I had this model, I fitted a larger screen. We still need to do that. The screen needs to be a little bit larger. When you've got the panniers on and a pillion, there's not a lot of room for the feet between the rider and the pillion. And the quick shifter is both up and down. And below 2,500 RPM it doesn't work, which Kawasaki admit, so you use the clutch. But between 2,000 and about 4,500 it's still quite clunky. It's not smooth like a ZX10 RR, for example. But aside from the kind of little gripes with a quick shifter and little gripes with a pillion, really impressive bike. Prices vary across Europe and worldwide. There's going to be different models available, a sports and a touring, but a hugely impressive bike. You can see why it's leading the competition by a million miles.